Yeah, you're ready? Go, go.
Go backwards towards a little bit.
Can start? Yeah, go. It's already running.
Keep going. Move to the right. Yeah. Move faster. Faster.
Come on.
Torch a little bit. It's a little bit close and go back.
I wasn't gonna walk in front of you that time. I didn't know if you were. Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out my settings. So the one time I don't walk in front of you.
Okay. Now can we get the score?
Yep. We got the score.
So I didn't.
About on the mobile arc. So it's actually an app-based program, and so we got Bluetooth link in there. I'll turn it back on. So what it's going to do is it's going to tap the trigger here. But what you can do is once it links to the mobile device, you can go between groove joint, T joint, and lap joint, and you can do that with your finger as well. You can start simulation. And then what we're doing, what you see there is the piece on the screen. And you can see the clarity on that. I mean, it's very nice. Now this thing snaps into the welding hood too, but what I'll show you here. And then when we come down to the weldment, it actually changes the weldment into a piece of steel. So very cool. So let me, I'll set the mobile device down, and then I'll put the mounting bracket on, and I'll show you how that all works. So I've been playing around with it, and where we've seen some pretty good support with this is career fairs or people trying to do get younger generation into welding, right? So they pick up these mobile augmented art machines, and they run them so they can go to these fairs and show off, hey, this is kind of what we do. Now it's not real welding, right? But it gives you a good simulation of it. And then it also gives you a score at the end of it. And you can, you can almost have a little competition going on. So it's pretty cool. Biggest thing I struggle with is that thing. It's got a heck of a spring on it, but it works really well. And then, so you can see there, it turned my nozzle. It turned that piece into the nozzle looking, and then when I look at my weldment, now I see plate and nozzle in there. So pretty awesome. So let's try this out. And what it's mobile, right? So we can walk around. There's no cords. There's just batteries. We got to charge things. But then when we get down to our weldment here, you can see, it's giving you a contact tip to work distance, it's giving you a torch angle on there, and it's giving you travel speed, that sort of thing. So when I pull the trigger, it goes dark, and then just trying to keep up with the blue chevrons there, that's my speed. And then my contact tip to work distance in and out is in there. I'm in the green though, so we're good. My angle's good. Very cool though. I mean, and it I don't know, it just kind of gives you a good perspective of maybe what you'd see in the workforce or in the place where, oh, I stepped out of it there. So now it's loading results. So I got 94. So not too bad. Even though I stepped out of it, it still gave me a score. So work angle, travel angle, contact tip to work distance, travel speed, and then aim. So it says tap triggered a few grabs. So I just tap the trigger. Toggles through, and then if I tap the trigger again, it's going to replay what I just did, and then if I tap the trigger again, it'll go back to my original screen. And then to get back, you just tap and hold the trigger, boom, it goes right back to my weldment. I could see my weld, and then just tap the trigger to reset. And then you could probably, you could go right into doing demos. You could just hand the gun back over to the next person in line, or people wanting to try it in the competition. So we'll pull the phone out of this holder there off of our mid torch, and I'll show you. You take it and you flip that. We still got our weldment down there, still got our nozzle. But what you do is you take it, you flip that around, snap it in there. So it just snaps right into that. So now we're in the helmet. And now you can see through the helmet and the weldment and the torch. So very cool. There's the torch. So it kind of gives you like it's almost, when you look through it, it's like watching TV. It's kind of that kind of a different pixelated clarity color, but I mean, you can see everything. You can see, you can see our logo through there. So it's not some sort of augmented reality. It's actually what we're looking at, but just the weldment is what changes. So pretty awesome. I mean, that's very nice. I like that they came out with something like this. Not that the other augmented was bad, but what the problem with that was there was a box and you had to, or a tote, and you had to pull everything out, and you were only limited to 10 foot on your cord. So it was kind of it was a more cumbersome thing to set up. Now, we did demos with them at a lot of places and a lot of career fairs and work functions and stuff, and they were great. But I'm thinking now we're gonna take this along with us because it is just awesome. I mean, it's very portable, and it just gets you exposure to the generation that don't know anything about it, or just in the workplace, people that don't know about welding. Very cool.
Moving. Faster to your right. Go faster to your right. Same pace of those blue arrows. At the same speed of those. Yeah, that's like the better speed. A little bit faster, still faster. Yeah, that's a much better speed. That's right. You're trying to keep a good distance, good angles. Good. 89.
Let's see. Oh, I even get better than me. Wow. Yeah. You good, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think after some practice, then you'll get a good feel. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's Arias?
Arian.
Arian. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you, guys.